to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. Oh, bring us a piggy pudding. Oh, bring us a piggy pudding. Oh, bring us a piggy pudding and a cup of cheer. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy new year.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Yes, with a little Christmas music, little Christmas cheer. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Look at my overlay. Hey, my overlay. Hey. Shout out to L Teddy 27 and Kamisha Reviews for my holiday overlays. You guys, I think go back and forth between two of them. How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing? All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. Hey, Star Bell, what's up, Bilo? Hey, Yana, what's up, Tracy? Hey, Ebs. Listen, I forgot today was candle day. I saw y'all said something about some candles. I said, oh, listen, I got my shopping cart open right now. I'm trying to decide how many candles I'm gonna buy, how greedy I'm about to be. But I got 5 in there already. So ooh, I don't know how greedy I'm gonna be, but I know I got at least 5 in there, child. So anyway, good afternoon, happy Friday. I hope everybody had a great week. Listen, thank you, peace, love. Kamisha Reviews made my overlay. Kamisha Reviews, and I can send you her information. She does overlays. She does overlays, and she does membership badges, like the membership icons. She does those too. I'm about to update. I'm gonna get her to update my membership badges for the new year. I'm trying to think of some good stuff. Y'all gotta give me some ideas for. I'm gonna put it on my community wall so y'all can give me some ideas for some updated community badges so that we can get some new icons and stuff like that going. Y'all gotta give me some ideas. But anyway, thank you, peace, love. Yes, honey, I got the holiday. Y'all know I love Christmas. All right, so with that being said, I hope everybody had a great week. This week went by pretty fast for me, which is weird because I'm so ready for Christmas vacation. I don't know what to do with myself. So it's weird that this week went by fast. I just knew it was going to be like, but We'll see what next week look like. Okay. So real quick, we will have our day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas raffle today. I know Peace Love. You did you do it earlier today? I know you went live earlier today, but I was at work, so I haven't had a chance to look at it. But I know Peace Love is doing a raffle as well, and I think she did it earlier, or she's gonna do it later on. Put it in the chat. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Vlogmas videos that all of us have been posting. Again, if you are not watching everybody's video, you have official D Spot, El Teddy 27, King Roman News, Peace Love, also Sarah. I think V Lenore is still doing it. I'm not sure, but I've been sharing them on my community wall. So make sure y'all are going and checking everybody's out. We've done our Christmas list. I mean, our music playlist so far. Okay. Peace Love said she just uploaded her raffle winner. So if you are a member of on Peace Love's channel, y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Just call me Gia. Well, hey Gia. One of my really, really good friends' name is Gia. I'm trying to see if I can get a good look at the picture, see if that's her. But we're going to be doing day 2 over here. Remember, you have to be a member to be eligible for the 12. Okay, Leonor did hers today too. Hey, Corday, what's up, boo? Remember, you have to be a member to be eligible for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. But we will be having trivia night later on in the month, and everybody will be eligible to win. If you win trivia, that's a cash prize, first, second, and third place. Okay. We also have been talking today about doing some lives, which we had already said all along that we've been bouncing around that idea. So be on the lookout for that. I'll definitely let you know when we decide to do it, whose channel it's going to be on, and all that good stuff. But I think it'll be a hoot to have all of us on a panel at the same time, acting a fool, laughing and joking, talking. I think it'll be a good time. So with that being said, let me go ahead and jump into these things. Oh, I'm so glad, Gia. I'm glad that you are here. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Mr. Mita Joe, for the support, you guys. I've seen Peace Loves and D Spots today. I haven't, and I saw King Roman's playlist from yesterday, which was very interesting. King Roman went from Kaya to the Nutcracker. I said, really? We went from Kaya to the Nutcracker? I just let you know he cultured over there, okay? He is cultured over there down to the King Roman, okay? Hey, pretty girl aesthetics. Hey, babes. So anyway, with that being said, let's jump into it because we got a lot of things to cover, and I got to be off of here because at 8 o'clock we are doing our live Insecure recap with El Teddy 27 and Darren Green. So we gotta be off of here. So let's go on and jump into it, okay? Because we got some stuff to talk about because people been down here cutting up, okay? First of all, let's just go ahead and get rid of the easy stuff. Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown. Now, for those who do not know who Antonio Brown is, it is a bop, but I'm just saying we went from Kaya to the Nutcracker. It was a weird transition. But again, that lets you know people be cultured, okay? Antonio Brown is a wide receiver in the National Football League. Antonio Brown was a star wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then he left there. He went to the Oakland Raiders. He had some personal issues and things and attitudinal issues. And then he was in New England. He got cut from New England, and he ended up in Tampa Bay. Now, back over the summer, it was alleged by his chef. I said, did you not pay this man? Like, what did you do to piss off your chef, sir? His personal chef alleged that he was using a bootleg COVID card to try to, work his way around the COVID protocol for the NFL. Now, allegedly, an investigation, the NFL investigated, and they found that he was guilty. He found that he was guilty. Hey, Authentically Young, you have been added to the raffle because you became a member. I said it's the giving season. I had told everybody they had to be a member by December the 1st. But what I said now was that I would just, if you become a member during the 12 days of Christmas, I will add you to the next opportunity, okay? Because it's Christmas and that's what it's all about. That's what we're here for. Thank you for the support. Mwah! Right. He had the fraud. Yeah, I saw the Astro World people said, no, we don't want your money, Travis Scott. I'm gonna come back to that, Abby. Remind me to come back to that because last night on CSI, not the TV show CSI, but official D Spot, King Roman News, and Brianna Simone Pettyville, they do a panel once a week and they do celebrity news and gossip and stuff. And they talked about that last night. And official D Spot brought up a really, really good point about the victims not accepting Travis Scott's offer. And he said, has he talked to the victims? Has he had a moment with the victims? Has he pulled all of them into a room to address them as a collective and say, hey, I'm sorry, this is what happened? Now, legally, he may be limited in what he can and can't do, and I respect that. But the flip side of that is, has he attempted, has he tried, has he reached out, or did he just put out a press release saying, I'm going to pay for everybody's funeral, and everybody was supposed to be happy? The other thing is, there may be a legal issue with that. There might be, his lawyer may be able to come back later and argue that you've already accepted payment in lieu of a bigger settlement down the road. I'm not accusing these people of anything like that. I'm just saying they could be waiving their rights to anything, whether they know it or not. I'm nobody's lawyer. I didn't go to nobody's law school, but I did read that somewhere in my travels. Okay. But yeah. So let's get back to Antonio. So Antonio, the NFL said they did an investigation. And in their investigation, they found that he did, in fact, have a fraudulent COVID card. Now, here's what I got to say about this. Now, let's be clear. Antonio Brown has made no friends around the NFL. He has not made any fans. I mean, his talent is great and it speaks for itself, but his interpersonal, people skills, he made no friends. What I'm going to say, though, is this. I heard there was a cap on the funeral cost. How you going to cap? Anyway, let me stop. The offer was made with the caveat that it would not affect any. Okay. Well, then that covers that. Okay. Sir, if you feel that strong. Well, here's the thing, Tracy. Depending on where you work, the NFL does not have a zero tolerance policy. You can still be, because if you're a coach or you're on staff, it's a zero tolerance policy. But if you are in the union, but if you're a player, you're a part of the players' union, and the union has said it's not a zero tolerance policy at this point. So he could still play. The problem is there's a protocol that he would have to follow if he's not vaccinated. He has to get tested once a week. He has to wear a mask. There are certain things that he has to do if he's not vaccinated. And so it sounds to me like, because again, it's not about him keeping his job. It is about the protocol, because that's what everybody was mad about Aaron Rodgers last week or the week before last, because he wasn't vaccinated. He led his teammates to believe that he was vaccinated. Now, according to Aaron Rodgers, his coaches knew and the NFL knew that he was not vaccinated, but he kept telling people he was immunized, which ain't a lie. He probably was immunized. Hell, all of us are immunized. We were immunized when we went to school. We're immunized when we went to college. We're immunized every year. Like, all of us are immunized. So he was playing word games. And that was the complaint that people had with Aaron Rodgers, because they said he walking around here like he is immunized, like he's vaccinated, and he's not following the protocol. He's not wearing his mask. He's not, he wasn't getting tested like he was supposed to be getting tested. And so now the NFL has suspended Antonio Brown for 3 games. The question for me is, where was that energy for Aaron Rodgers? Because I feel like Aaron Rodgers did the same thing. I feel like, y'all, this whole alfalfa thing I have working right here, it is so getting on my nerves. It is, anyway. I want to know what that energy was for Aaron Rodgers, because again, yes, the NFL knew and his team knew, but he misled his teammates and he broke protocol. Now, if he was following the protocol, I probably wouldn't even trip. I'd be like, well, he just didn't want to tell his teammates, yada, yada, yada. But he didn't follow the protocol, which means, in my mind, He did the same thing that Antonio. Well, not the same thing. I mean, Antonio Brown did go to the extreme and just bring a fraudulent, which is breaking the law. Okay. But all I'm saying is I still feel like there should have been some punishment for Aaron Rodgers. Now you're right, Lamone. Hey, boo. Mwah. I absolutely know what the difference is. I'm being facetious. We all know what the difference is. I'm being facetious. But it's just the point. It's like, come on, y'all. A week ago, 2 weeks ago, Aaron Rodgers was under fire. And people were saying that he should have been suspended. And people were calling for him to be suspended. And ain't nobody get suspended. Aaron Rodgers ain't getting no trouble. Even got indignant, said we was doing too much. We was being too extra. But here come Antonio Brown, just because he went and got a fraudulent card and lied a little bit, broke a couple of laws. I'm just saying. I'm just saying though. I mean, again, should Antonio Brown be should Antonio Brown be suspended? Yeah, I'm okay with him being suspended. I just feel like Aaron Rodgers should have got that same energy. That's all I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. Right. Where was the same energy for? Oh, you know what? I should hold on, y'all. Let me get the raffle box while I'm already on black screen. Let me go on and get the raffle box. Okay, I got it. Ouch! I on it. I hit my finger. So that's all I'm saying. And again, do I think that what they did is equal? No, because what Antonio Brown did was he broke the law. Like he straight up lied to everybody. Whereas Aaron Rodgers didn't lie to the NFL, he didn't lie to his team, according to them. I ain't gonna say that I necessarily trust it. According to them, he didn't lie to them. He lied to his team and he didn't follow protocol. Is that different from actually breaking the law? Yes, it is different from actually breaking the law. But I still feel like Aaron Rodgers should have gotten some sort of punishment for misleading his team. That's my 2 cents. That's how I feel about it, and that's my 2 cents. That sounds like I refuse to follow whatever the rules are. Exactly. You are exactly. Complexion for the protection. Well, you right about that. You are right about that. Aaron Rodgers need to say, yep, Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Yep. So that's how I feel. That's my 2 cents on that. That's how I feel. Where I want to go with this next. I'm trying to. Did y'all catch Annie live last night? It was actually pretty good. We talked about it when they first talked about doing it. And I meant to remind y'all that it was going down, but I forgot because I didn't come live. Yeah, we did the live yesterday. But I just did my Vlogmas and I didn't want to put other stuff. I wanted to just keep it straight Vlogmas. But they did the Annie live last night and it was really good. Like I love Annie. Annie is actually one of my favorite movies / musicals. I've seen it. I haven't seen it on Broadway, but I have seen it on stage a couple of times. And of course, I've seen both versions of the movie. That's actually one of my earliest movie memories. Is my mom taking me and my friends to go see Annie when we were like kids. And I feel like that was my first time seeing Annie when I saw the movie when I was like a kid with Carol Burnett. And then I saw it on stage. I don't know, but I know I saw it on stage when I was a kid, but I can't say for sure that was the right order. But I thought it was actually pretty good. Oh, damn it. That's what I meant. Tracy, I meant to add that. We're going to go to the verses next because that's what I meant to add that. Okay. But it was pretty good. Taraji, I think a lot of people were kind of on the fence about Taraji, whether she'd be able to pull it off. I think she did a good job. I really do. I think she did a really good job. Harry Connick Jr., we already know that he can act. We know that he can sing. He did a really good job, I thought. The little girl who played Annie, she did phenomenal. And she's got a beautiful voice. I mean, a beautiful voice. And I think she did absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Titus Burgess, who I love, he has lost a lot of weight, y'all. Titus looks good. He did the opposite of the rest of us when we was gaining that COVID weight, baby. He was going in the opposite direction. I ain't mad at him either. I'm not mad at him either. But Titus looks good. He looks really, really good. And he did good. He played Rooster. So he did really good with it. So I thought it was I thought it did good. You know, I know I keep saying good. I need to find another adjective, but I thought it was a really well done. I can definitely tell they put the work in. I think a lot of people might be surprised. Like, I knew Taraji could sing, but I think a lot of people might be surprised to see, you know, her little singing chops. I think she did really good with that. So that little girl looked like she can make a mean pot of cream. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with you, C Golden. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. Now let's go on and get into this verses real quick. Listen, the verses happened last night with the Bold Thugs and Harmony and the 3-6 Mafia. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This was the verses that I was like, if I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I'll live with it. Okay. This is what I did with the verses situation. Okay. Because do I like Bone Thugs and Harmony? Sure. I was here for the Thuggish Ruggish Bone, you know, first of the month. That's always gonna be a hit. That's always a banger. Every first of the month, that's back in style, right? Um, Crossroads, that's every hood funeral anthem down to the crossroads. When I see you at the crossroads, so you won't get lonely. That is every hood funeral anthem, right? 3-6 Mafia. I'm here for the 3-6 Mafia. Hey, Just Sarah. Hey, Xavier. Hey, Boo. You just sitting here watching the Hulu stream you told us about, the Hulu shot. Oh, you saw it? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It was good. Um, I do like me some good 3-6 Mafia. Now you can't claim that you are a connoisseur of the Southern rap if you can't give 3-6 Mafia no love. I'm here for it. But was it must see TV for me last night? It was not. I had Annie on one channel. I was flipping back and forth between Annie and the football game because I was rooting against Dallas. Of course, them hoes won, but I was rooting against Dallas. So no, for me, it was not must see TV. But y'all, Versus has been going on for a year and a half, damn near 2 years now. We have been blessed with the Versus situation, right? We have had Versus start late. We have had drunk people on stage. Listen, Shaka won't the only drunk woman on stage, okay? We done had some drunk people on stage for other versuses. We done had high people on stage for the versuses. Hell, Snoop Dogg did a versus, and you know that wasn't nothing but a smoke chamber, okay? We have had praise and worship down to the verses. Okay, we done had Kirk Franklin versus Marvin Sapp. We done had Hezekiah Walker versus the Abby, tell me in the chat because it's escaping me. So we didn't have praise and worship. Okay, we have settled beefs. We have Brandy and Monica. We have settled beefs. Okay, we have had, you know, Babyface totally annihilate Teddy Riley. Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. Well, yeah, Keith Sweat was drunk as hell. Bobby Brown was doing what he do. I'm not gonna say Bobby ain't sober because Bobby been looking good lately. So I'm not gonna say he not sober, but Bobby was doing his thing. Okay, we have had all of the verses. It wasn't Fred Hammond because Fred Hammond was with Kirk Franklin. It wasn't Fred Hammond. It was Warren Sapp. We had Gucci and Jeezy, which almost ended up being a fight, but they didn't let it get there. But last night, we had a versus end up in the fisticuffs. Y'all, it was Fred. Y'all sure it was Fred? It was Kirk versus Fred Hammond. Are y'all sure? Because I thought Fred Hammond was with Kirk Franklin, with him and Tamala Mann, because they had the "I Can't Breathe" t-shirts on one. All right, I believe y'all. I'm gonna Google it because I could have sworn that Fred was with Kirk. Because I remember thinking, what he doing down there with Kirk in Texas? I could have sworn they was together. But you know what? Maybe they were together in the same studio doing the verses. Okay, I'm with I'm with y'all now. I'm with y'all now. I'm with y'all now. It was Fred Hammond. My bad. Sorry. It was Fred. It was Fred. It was Fred. My bad, y'all. My bad. I knew Fred was there, but my bad. Okay. Listen. I didn't see his live after the battle. I know he did apologize. They both live in Texas. Okay, my bad, y'all. Okay. I take it back. I didn't know. I did not know that Fred Hammond lived in Texas. Okay. All right, y'all. My bad. I was wrong. See, I could be wrong. I'm okay with that. Y'all be getting me together. But we done had all of that. We done had all that go down. Last night we had a full-on fight on damn stage, and they had to stop the damn verses. Y'all. What up, L Love? Y'all. This might be where we just need to part ways with the verses. This might be where we just need to part ways with the verses. At this point, you know, the whole purpose of the verses, you know, it has turned into a whole production at this point. It was very it was very organic in the beginning. It was just my Instagram versus your Instagram. And if we ran out of time, we went from your Instagram to my Instagram, and we just played our songs and let people vibe out to the music and reminisce in the chat. Now it has turned into a full-blown concert, okay? It has turned to a full-blown concert. I honestly think this just might be where we just, you know, in the immortal words of Babyface via Boys to Men, at the end of the road. This just might be the end of the road. You know, I love the concept of a versus, and maybe they should just do versus concerts at this point, where people can just go on tour. I love the idea of the versus, the whole concept. Let me put my music against your music. But they'd have had a whole fisticuffs down to the verses last night, y'all. It's online. Y'all can Google it and find it. Yes, child. Somebody threw something at somebody, and then they got to fight. Child, it was a whole lot. But one of the buns was the Lazy Bone. He did come back and apologize after the fact. He did apologize, but like, ain't y'all like damn near 50? Like, really? Just get the bag and go home. Just get the bag and go home. Oh, Lord. Anyway, child. So listen. Simon Gabadia, Portia's fiance, he is being sued. Now listen, I told y'all earlier this week when I did my live rant review of Portia's Family Matters, I told y'all that I felt like Terrence Howard performed his heart out here for a pimp, Lord. Well, we know Taraji wasn't there because she was too busy down to the Annie Live. She ain't had time for that. She was performing her Annie Live. But if she was available, she probably would have came through and done and sang her little hook, honey. But I'm gonna need Terrence Howard to go sit down somewhere. I'm just gonna need him to go sit. So Ghostface and Raekwon want to verse the Locks. They all friends and good sports. No fights will break out. Yeah, I know they wrote it. I know it was 3-6 Mafia. I didn't watch it. I just saw the clip of the fight on down to the internet today. I didn't watch it. So I know Terrence Howard did the rap in the movie Hustle and Flow. But I'm saying, Terrence Howard, you 60 years old. Go sit down. Like, go over there. But so I told y'all before that I think that Simon's money is a lot of smoke and mirrors, right? I honestly think that Simon's money is a lot of smoke and mirrors. I'm not trying to sit here and say that he broke and he don't have no money, but I think a lot of it is smoke and mirrors. That's my opinion. That is my opinion, okay? And so he is being sued because he was supposed to buy a house, this I think it was a $4 million mansion down in Miami. And they agreed to the terms. The owner, you know, when you're rich and you got money, you do things a little differently. You're not financing through a brokerage company, okay? And hey, Emma, hey, boo. And he went and agreed to buy the home. They agreed to the terms. He put down the down payment, but he has yet to pay the rest of the money that he's supposed to pay. And the down payment, which I believe is $200,000, it's in escrow, and he is refusing to allow the realtor to release the down payment to the seller. So he gave up the $200,000 down payment, but he won't allow it to be released to the owner. The owner is saying, listen, we sat down, we negotiated in good faith. You agreed to buy this home. You put this down payment that I still can't touch. And now you have reneged on the remainder of the agreement. And can't nobody find him. Now, all I got to say is just go find Portia and you'll find him. But they haven't been able to find him to serve the papers to go forward with to go whatever the next step is after this. Because this is a civil situation. This isn't legal. And that just raises red flags to me that he like exactly Jason. Hey, Jason, that he's not liquid. He's not liquid. He's probably worth money on paper, but he can't. And we've seen this happen, y'all. We've seen it happen a million times, especially with these Ponzi schemes and these shell companies. People live in this good lifestyle, and all it takes is for one card to fall, and the whole house of cards collapses. And I honestly feel like that's Simon's money. Because everywhere you go, you Google him on any given day, his net worth is different. I done seen his net worth start at 20 million, and I done seen it go all the way up to as much as 400 million. I think it depends on who put it in their Wikipedia that day, okay? And so, y'all, I'm telling you, something don't sit right in my spirit about that man's net worth. Now, in the grand scheme of things, his net worth ain't my business. But because he on TV and I come down here to tell y'all about the people on to the TV, I'm telling y'all about Simon. And something ain't clean in the water. I'm telling you my opinion. I'm just telling y'all. Yeah, I agree with everybody in the chat that's saying he liquid. Right, he just full of liquid. Right, I agree with people who say he's not liquid. Because I don't think he got the kind of money he pretend like he has. I don't. And I think that the more and more public he makes, y'all know how this goes. The more and more public he makes himself, somebody gonna say something. Because we've already heard other stories. I just ain't really came down here and talked about them. But there've been other stories out there about questioning Simon and what he really has and what he doesn't have. Okay. Right. And that's the other thing, too. I was telling somebody that the other day. Portia said that they didn't set the wedding date. They just courting. Well, if y'all are just courting and you didn't set a wedding date, then why are y'all engaged? See, people crack me up when the purpose of an engagement is to say, we have already courted and we have decided that we think that we are a good fit and we are getting married. When you get engaged, you're supposed to be setting dates. You're supposed to be like these people that be engaged for 10 years. That is not an engagement. That it goes against the very idea of what an engagement is. Okay. And so it's almost like y'all have taken a step back. And I think they've taken a step back because I think Portia might have seen some things that ain't too kosher. And because listen, Portia ain't as dumb as people think she is. She really isn't. She really, really, really isn't. Okay. My brother wrote he had 1 million on his IMDb while he was in our folks' basement. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. So I think there's a reason why that court date got pushed back. Not court date, wedding date, child. Shell company Simon, y'all funny. Right, that's a promise ring. Let me tell you something. If a man ever, which y'all already know how I feel about getting married, but if I ever get to the point where I feel like I want to marry somebody, I promise you, when he give me a ring, we setting a date. Because that means if I say yes, that means that I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's go. I'm not accepting the ring just to be engaged for 50 years. Like, what the hell? That's stupid to me. Anyway. Simon is supposed to be a Nigerian billionaire, but in US dollars, a billion is only $2.5 million. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to pay attention to that too. Portia love playing stupid. Portia know exactly what she's doing. Yeah, I don't think Portia's as stupid as she claims to be. But that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. All right. So that's that. Tristian. Y'all. I don't know why we keep acting like we are surprised about Tristan Thompson and his wayward penis. Okay. Tristan is for the streets. Tristian is for the streets, okay? Anytime you have to question your boyfriend, fiance, whatever we calling each other, intentions around a close family friend. Because I don't think Jordan did nothing wrong personally, but the fact that y'all blamed Jordan, but you got back with Tristian, but you still ain't speaking to Jordan, already tell me how where y'all loyalties are, how y'all feel about shit. But the fact y'all, he for the streets. He for the streets. Okay. Now, I honestly don't think Chloe is really tripping over him like that. I think so. This is what I think the situation is with Chloe, y'all. I think Chloe wanted another baby. Chloe didn't want another baby daddy, and Chloe was trying to have another baby before she got rid of him for good. Look, that's what Courtney did with Scott. And I used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians back in its early years, and Courtney said when she had baby number one, she said it then. She said, listen, because they were like, why are you still with Scott? Why are you keeping Scott around? Scott ain't shit. Scott doing this, Scott doing that. She told her mama point blank, listen, because I want more kids and I don't want another father. I don't want another baby daddy. I want all my children to have the same father. And she had the 3 kids that she wanted. And after she had that third baby, she got rid of Scott's ass. And I honestly think that's what Chloe is doing. I do not think that Chloe, after Tristian initially cheated on her and that whole scandal happened, I don't think she was really that don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not saying that I don't think she didn't still have feelings for that man and all that. I believe that, but I don't think she was really tripping off of him like that. I honestly don't. I do not think she was tripping off of him like that. What I do feel like is that she wanted another baby. But here's the problem, Tristian. You're not gonna keep embarrassing me. Okay? Now, Scott might have been a drunk. Scott might have been a cheater. But Scott didn't drop no babies off nowhere else while he was with Courtney. He understood his role. He played his position. And now he will be good forever. Because, see, he is on the good ship, Lollipop, when it comes to them Kardashians. He still get invited to Christmas dinner. Okay? Scott still gets invited to Christmas dinner. Tristian, on the other hand, or Tristian, whatever. Sir, I'm going to need you to stop dropping babies off. Now, he has allegedly got another woman pregnant. Now, I'm going to read you these messages, okay? I'm going to read you these text messages, okay? He allegedly got his trainer pregnant and then offered to pay her $30,000 for her not to have, excuse me, I said 30. I just made that up. $75,000 for her not to have a baby. And he even told her, I'm going to just read y'all his messages. This is what he said. Now, I'm sure she didn't leak these messages. You know how I feel. My feelings haven't changed at all. Won't be involved at all. By the way, if you think you're having this baby is going to make you some money, it's completely wrong. You are aware that I'm retiring after this season. So in terms of support will be whatever is required monthly from someone who is unemployed in Texas. So it will be only a couple of $100. So you better off taking this $75K I'm offering because you won't get nothing near that with having a kid with a father who's unemployed. All you will have is a baby with a father who has zero involvement with the child and a few $100s of child support a month. First of all, Tristian, that's not how that works, sir. That's not how that works. You will be retiring from the NBA. But unless you have done absolutely nothing with your money, you have income, which means you've invested your money, you have a portfolio. Hey, Lewis, how you doing, boo? That's not how that works. You not being an NBA does not mean you have no income unless you've done nothing with your money. Now, if that's the case, then you just stupid. But if you've done no type of investments or anything with your money, now I don't know this man money like that, but will your income drop? Sure, it'll drop. But sir, you sitting here telling me that you've been playing in the NBA all these years and you're gonna retire at the end of the season and you ain't got nothing. You just gonna live off your savings? Boy, bye. Boy, bye. No, he thought she was stupid. That's what he thought. He thought she didn't know no better because that don't even make no damn sense. That don't even make no damn sense. She take him to court. They're going to go by what he's worth. They're going to go by his portfolio, his investments, and they might even look at his pension, which I don't know that to be a fact. I know in a lot of cases your pension is excluded from certain things, but they might even look at his pension. But they damn sure going to look at his portfolio. And you're not going to sit here and tell me he ain't never got an endorsement deal. He ain't never did a commercial. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Hell, you got paid for being on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Sir, you have income. You have income. He thought she was stupid. I believe he wastes his money and I don't think he's invested. He may be broke. He may be broke. But I don't believe it. Not in this day and age. I mean, I don't believe it. I don't believe he broke. That's just me. But he could be. I need to have a sit down with his parents. I have questions. Child. Why is he going around just slinging it around like, child? Is he trying to be a broke Nick Cannon? 2 words, forensic accounting. I know that's right, Jason. Yeah, I don't believe. Now, that's my 2 cents, y'all, and I could be wrong as the day is long. But one thing we know, listen, people can say what they want to say about Kris Jenner. But one thing we know about Kris Jenner is that she takes care of the money. And there's not a man that has come into that family that didn't walk away with less money than they started. And that even includes Lamar Odom ass. Okay, he just, he did other things with his money. But trust and believe, Lamar Odom made money being a part of the Kardashian clan. Let's be clear. Hold on, y'all. Okay. What if he got Khloe pregnant for a come up? Then he should have kept it in. Then I think if he got Khloe pregnant for a come up, I think he would have protected the bag better than he did. I think he would have protected the bag better than he did because he did not do a good job of protecting the bag. I'm just saying. Because this is what? The third. And let's be clear. Remember, he had a baby before he even met and started messing with Khloe. And that was always a little, cloudy. Little cloudy, okay? Tristian ain't like Khloe. Leave that guy be. Child. Y'all. Okay. I think I got one last story. Hold on, let me make sure I covered everything, child. Before I get to this last story, because this last story, I might. Oh no, I got one more, and then we're gonna get to this last story. Child might have me a sugar spike. Shout out to Cardi B. We got a little black girl magic. Cardi B has been named Playboy's first creative director in residence. Okay, listen. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Cardi. Y'all can say somebody else write her lyrics, which, let's be clear, a whole lot of people write other people's lyrics, but y'all want to act like that's a big deal because Cardi do it fine, whatever. Y'all can talk about Cardi is hood, sure, great. Y'all can talk about Cardi, came up on a reality show. Yep, she sure did. Y'all can talk about all that shit about Cardi, but let me tell you what y'all won't do about Cardi. Y'all won't ever knock that girl's hustle. Cardi keep a job. She just released whipped cream shots, which I'm gonna have to try those. It's like alcohol infused whipped cream. I said that I'm gonna have to try that. Okay. Child, don't nobody read Playboy no more. It don't even matter. This is a way they try because I don't even think there's only digital print. I don't even think Playboy is printed anymore. It's just a digital, it's an online magazine at this point. But again, this is probably an attempt to try to bring viewership and try to bring eyes to the digital version, and that's fine. But again, can't nobody knock her hustle. Can't nobody knock Cardi's hustle. Cardi, listen, Cardi ain't playing with y'all. Cardi said, I'm not leaving no money on the table. I mean, no money on the floor. I'm not leaving no money on the floor. Okay. I don't know nothing about that, Xavier. I don't know nothing about Playboy TV shows. I remember Playboy had a whole cable channel back in the day. It was a Playboy channel back in the day, but I don't know. I didn't have it. It was one of the block channels, child. They used to have entertainment channels and they blocked them. Like you had to have the special package. I think the internet killed that because they used to have like adult channels. Yeah. Hughes probably rolling in his grave. I think one of Hughes' daughters runs the magazine now. Child, probably. How many kids did Hugh Hefner end up with, child? All right, now let me get to this sugar spike. Y'all know I be trying to stay away from the bull hockey, but I got to give y'all this one. And then we're going to do the giveaway. Okay. So I'm sure y'all know that there was a school shooting earlier this week up in Michigan, right? I'm not gonna say his name because y'all know I don't be giving people that kind of free publicity over here, okay? So we won't say his name. But did you ever hear about the school shooters? That's what we're about to talk about. Fruit Punch. That is exactly what I'm going to talk about. Fruit Punch. In the 60s, they had Playboy TV. Yeah, they did. That's right. They did have a Playboy show. And they had the Playboy clubs and all of that stuff. So the bigger story, I mean, I shouldn't say the bigger story because there was a tragedy. People died. What I'm glad about in this case was he didn't kill himself. Okay. You know, usually they have these mass suicides and then a person kills themselves, but they didn't do that this time. And so I'm here for that. I'm appreciative that they didn't kill themselves. Okay. So you could deal with the shit that you did. You can face it and deal with it. All right. But what's interesting in this case is the parents are being charged with involuntary manslaughter. Now, right now, the parents are on the run because they done left town, but they're going to find their ass. They're going to find them. But let me read y'all this article so that y'all know why the parents are being charged. Okay. I agree, C. Golden. I still don't understand why Rittenhouse mama didn't get charged either, but that's another story for another day, Chad. The parents of alleged school shooter, his name, are on the lam after failing to turn themselves in on an involuntary manslaughter charge Friday afternoon. James and Jennifer Crumbly shocking disappearance prompted a be on the lookout alert on Friday, December the 3rd. U.S. Marshals are taking over the search when they failed to surrender by 2 p.m. The couple were last seen by the public on Thursday when they turned into their son's virtual arraignment from a car. Now they are officially considered to be fugitives. Steve Huber, a spokesperson for the Oakland County, Michigan Sheriff's Office, told the Daily Beast police say they are driving a 2021 black Kia Seltos, but they are asking people do not approach them. Do not. You see these people, do not approach them. While authorities are looking for them, their attorney insists that they are not ducking police, but instead left town for their own safety. All right, let me read to you why they're being arraigned. Charges were filed Charges were filed in part to send a message that gun owners have a responsibility. 4 kids were murdered and 7 more injured. So yes, I think we should all be very angry and we should take a very hard look at what is in place in terms of criminal responsibility and what gun owners are required to do. 4 days before 15-year-old, his name, allegedly opened fire at his Michigan high school, his parents bought him an unusually early Christmas gift, a 9mm Sig Sauer handgun. The teen accompanied his father to buy a gun. Ethan referred to it that night on Instagram as his new beauty. The next day, his mom, who y'all, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling. I'm trying to edit out certain things I don't want to say, so I'm stumbling over it. I apologize. His mom, who once posted an open letter thanking President Donald Trump for protecting my right to bear arms, pinned her own Instagram post stating, "Mom and Dad Sunday testing out his new Christmas." Well, she wrote Xmas present. By Monday, however, Ethan's new present, which was kept in an unsecured drawer in his parents' bedroom, was already causing concern at the Oxford High School. A teacher found Ethan searching for ammunition on his cell phone during class, reported it to higher ups. Administration left a voicemail for the mom and followed up with an email, but received no response. She sent her son a text message saying, "I'm not mad, LOL. I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught." So you knew your son was looking up ammunition in school on his cell phone, and your response is, just don't get caught. Conduct by the parents before and after the shooting was so erroneous that it warranted charging them both with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. All right, let me tell you what else happened. On the morning of the shooting, a teacher was alarmed at a drawing made by Ethan. It included a handgun with a text, "The thoughts won't stop, help me," and a bullet with the words "blood everywhere." There were also some laughing emojis, a person who had been shot, and the words, "My life is useless and the world is dead." The drawing prompted staff to remove Ethan from class, and his parents were called into the school. James and Jennifer were shown the drawing, and told they had to get their son into counseling within 48 hours. Both parents failed to ask their son if he had the gun with him and to ask where the gun was located, and they failed to inspect his backpack. Now, that part I think is a little bit reaching, that they failed to do all of that. I mean, that's a bit reaching. But they resisted taking Ethan home with I done said that boy name. Anyway, they resisted taking him home with them and left the school soon after. Now, that part I'm going to come back to. The notion that a parent could read those words and also know that their son had access to a deadly weapon that they gave him is unconscionable, and I think it's criminal. Just after lunchtime the same day, the sophomore went into the bathroom with his backpack and then came out into the hallway and started shooting students at random. Later on that day, his mother sent him, after news alerts went out about an active shooter, his mother sent him a text saying, "Ethan, don't do it." So the fact that in a school of hundreds, maybe thousands of kids, your response to your child after you found out there was an active shooter at your child's school was not, "Are you okay?" Not, "Please let me know you're alive." Not, "Please stay safe, follow the rules." Not, "Oh my God, I'm on my way to come and get you." Any of those things that I think a normal parent would text their child that, God forbid, found out something like this was happening at their child's school. Your text to your child was, "Don't do it," which makes me believe that you knew your child had some problems. Now, the part where the school told them you need to get your child into therapy, your child into therapy within 48 hours, and they said the parents refused to take him with them and left him at school, that everything else, I would say that the school did what they were supposed to do. That is the part where I depart. The school should have said, "No, he can't come back to school until we have proof that he is in therapy." And I would even take it a step further, and I would say, if he doesn't leave school with you, then we are calling social services and we are saying that he is a threat. We are worried about him being a threat to himself or a threat to us, and we're going to get him taken to a psychiatric hospital on a 5150 view. I'm sorry. That's what now the school, I think, did everything else. When they contacted the parent, they called the parents in. The teacher did what she was supposed to do. She made it, and when the parent didn't call back, they followed up with an email. They did what they supposed to do. But that part is the part where I say you should have done a step further. You should have said, and let me tell you something. I'm speaking from experience. I have had that situation happen at a school where I taught, where there was a child that we were worried about being suicidal. And the parent was hemming and hawing. Oh, well, and we called. And this is when I was working in DC, and there was a number for us to call. There was a mobile unit that would come, and we called. Because at that point, if the parent isn't going to make the call, and if the principal has a responsibility to the people at that school, the staff, the students, and with the climate being what it is, and with the fact that unfortunately we have had other shooters and situations go down, at the reality of the situation, at the end of the day, That's what they should have done. If those parents refused to take those kids, to take that boy out of there, they should have said, you are either taking your child or we're calling. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I might have even taken a step further, and I might have called, depending on what the protocol is, by the county, I might have called anyway. That message that boy left on his desk was so graphic and specific. The parent need to be under the jail. I would have called authorities, and the parents would have met me at the right. Exactly, Abby. The story reminds me of this teen in Wisconsin who stole his parents and did a woman in front of her 10-year-old daughter because she felt, oh my God, we had to call a 5150 in the hospital because the parents refused to take their child to a site. Exactly. That's where I part ways with the school. Up until then, I think the school did what they were supposed to do, y'all. As somebody who works in the school, you contact the parent, you follow up with an email, you bring the parents in. All of that they did, and I think all of that was accurate. But where we part ways is where they gave that child the option. That parent the option. With that level of threat, you need to take that kid up out of here. And listen, I get it that the parents were probably like, hell no, we won't go. Okay, no problem. Your son gonna sit right here, and we calling social services, and we're calling the local hospital. Okay. Again, because now we're calling social services because this is parental neglect. That's number one. This is parental neglect. So we call it social services, number one. Number two, we're still calling the hospital, and your child is going in for a 5150 review. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Attorney really I agree with you. See that Law and Order degree? That's, girl, I got me and Abby, we got our degree from Law and Order University, child. Sure do. Jason said he got his SVU degree. Okay. I would have called the cops before I called the parents. Again, it depends on, I agree. I'm just saying that I know different school districts have different protocols. But I would have probably called them both at the same time. I'd have called the parents to let the parents know, y'all need to get up here because this is what's happened. This is the concern. This is the threat level, and we're calling these people. That's what I would have done. But we're going to be following it. Like I said, I try not to, because I've tried to be very careful on things I said, even though I still stumbled on stuff. Because YouTube be playing about certain words being said and stuff like that. So I don't care what the video may or may not get monetized, and I don't care. It's all good. It's one video. But I'm telling y'all, I love the fact that these parents were charged. I'm a little nervous about the fact that they're on the run. But I love the fact that they were charged. Yeah, they were on the run yesterday. When they came into his hearing from the school, they were on the run yesterday. The attorney told them they're coming to get you. Like they're coming to get y'all. Because I remember reading that headline yesterday that said they're considering charging the parents. So yeah, they got out of town. Tristian's mistress had the baby. It's a boy. Ooh. Thank you, peace, love. Really, I wish I had teachers like you when I was in school, child. I don't know about that. I don't know. Some of my students would agree with you, honey. They know they raised a homegrown. Absolutely, Lamont. Absolutely. They know exactly what they taught their child. All right, y'all. So 2 things. We're getting ready to do this raffle. They're getting ready to do this raffle. I said they. We. Do not forget that to be eligible for the members only raffle, you got to be a member. This is the 12 days of Christmas. This is day 2. Day 1. Keep it cute 1, and it was her gift was already sent. It came from my Avon store because charity begins at home, honey. So it comes from my Avon store. The gift today is going to come from Sincerely yours, Nadia. Ebby, if I have a mod in the chat, Ebby, you were here earlier. Ebby, can you drop or El Teddy, if you in the bushes, can you drop Sincerely Nadia's website, please? She also has a YouTube channel, and on her YouTube channel, she will show you her making her. She does natural soaps and lotions. She started doing candles and things of that nature. And on her YouTube channel, you can actually watch her cutting. She'll answer questions about the different natural, like, plants and oils and things like that she uses. What's good for what? If you have bad skin, if you have oily skin, if you have something, da 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 da. I became aware of her through Playboy TV. He said that she sent a lot of her products to him when he was going through his chemo for his skin, and he swears by it. YB Entertainment, who's also another YouTuber, he started buying her products for his skin, and again, he swears by it. I just absolutely love her products. Y'all know I used to get her, and I need to get back to it. I was getting her every month. She does a surprise box. It's like $40, and it comes with all kinds of goodies. And I did that so many times, child. I did that so many times. I had so much soap and stuff. I had to stop because the other thing is they're natural soaps. So you can't just let them sit in your closet for months and months and months. They're natural. They have a shelf life. And so I had to stop ordering for a while, child. But I'm back on it now. So anyway, let me go ahead and pick the name. So that is the gift will be coming from Sincerely Yours, Nadia. Okay. Baby number 3 for Tristian, child. All right, let me go. Right, the fact that they left their child, I hope that he understands that these streets ain't loyal. All right, y'all saw me pull it out. The winner is Ash Tuck. So I'm gonna put it on my community wall because I haven't seen Ash in the chat. If you in the bushes, drop down for me, babe. But I'm gonna put it on my community wall. If any of you guys see Ash Tuck in the streets, please let Ash Tuck know they have won day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas giveaway. Y'all know I told y'all what happened to the fancy, so y'all got the good. Y'all got the hood, okay? So that's the gift. I'll put it on my community wall at the end of this. But listen, don't worry. We got 10 more days of giveaways. We have 10 more days of giveaways. Again, if you want to be considered in the raffle, Abby just dropped the membership link, honey. Abby just dropped the membership link. We getting ready to get off of here. I will be back in 15 minutes. Well, 10 minutes now. I'll be back in 10 minutes to do the Insecure live rant and review. Okay, Lauren. To do the rant and review for this week's episode of Insecure. So if you watch Insecure, come on back. We be here in 10 minutes. If y'all just want to see El Teddy act the fool, come on back. He'll be here. And Darren Green, come on back. We'll be here. Thank y'all so much for coming through. We got 86 people in the chat. Please and thank you. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It is free 99. And go on and hit that thumbs up. It is free as well. Listen, y'all, I told y'all what I want for Christmas. I want 6,000 subscribers for Christmas. I need 150 between now and December the 31st. I need 150 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, please go on and hit that button for me, please. And thank you. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.